Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're doing good today. I'm Gorilla, your host in virtual space ape for today's video. Hope you're doing good. Bit last minute, as you know me these days. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna stream. I don't have a regular set schedule for now. So my work schedule is a little bit unpredictable, quite a bit unpredictable. So busy also on the weekends, and sometimes I work on the weekends. So my weekend is during the week. So yeah, so that's that. So we're gonna continue in space engineering, and the ape is gonna try to keep building this nonsense. So yeah, that's the door. So if you watched the previous stream, I've I started building a door for the spaceship or for the ship, and I had actually made the door to open horizontally instead of vertically, and I didn't like that, so tried to design something on paper. So I was going to build actually two vertical doors, and the rest would be horizontal. So kind of a fancy, different, type kind of door. But when I start building the vertical um, part of it, I decide to keep going. So actually I can make it wider, or as wide as I want, without looking like stupid. That's a difference. But anyway, again, it's raining. I don't like the new weather, or yeah, the weather thing in the new update, Apex Survival. I know they made it a little bit more challenging, but it's not random enough. It's always kind of like set. It's either you get fog, then windy, then rain, then snow, then it's not random. It's like it feels like pre-programmed. So not a big fan, but we'll live with it. Don't have much choice. So I made some few modification, but nothing crazy. So yeah, I changed the door to make it a little bit more to make it, a little bit so it makes it a bit more sense, because the previous way didn't make sense at all. But I don't think I made any changes besides that, actually. So, and I'm going through ice like crazy, and I figured out that now, since the base is much bigger, and obviously it requires more oxygen, so because the square footage is actually bigger, then it's going to use more ice, because it has to generate more oxygen for a bigger area. Another problem that we have with space engineers, like it's actually raining, so the outside temperature affects the inside of your base, which I don't know how the rain and fog can go through steel plates, but I don't know. Maybe this is something I don't understand. So didn't make a lot of modification. Added some lights here at the bottom. Added some lights. I removed the light panels that you see here. We had light panels all the way, so I removed them and put these blue corner lights here. Same here. So we've got 4 here, and a few more here and down here. So it's not super bright yet, but we're gonna work on that. And as you can see, I forgot that you can actually customize these screens. So it's docking doors and welcome Gorilla, have a great day. You can write what you want. You can put some pictures if you want. But for now, I just wrote that. Yeah, we've got some wolves who ate some lead. Program these two buttons, so one is to open, the other one is to close the door. The doors, I should say. So that's how big it is. It is not small by any mean. Now, I don't know if these lights will stay there, and the reason why is because I'm going to have to create a ramp here. And the reason why I want to create a ramp is because also I'd like to drive in the buggy. So we could have a connector for the spaceship or the ship. Doesn't have to be necessarily only for space, but yeah. So maybe a connector for the ship and a connector for the buggy. But it all depends on how big the ship will be. So we will see. And one other thing that I modified is actually here. I have actually added a window. So we had one window here, added another one here. I wanted to have like a bit of a brighter place. And oh yeah, also I took the drill, and as you can see, I'll show you from outside. Put the helmet on because it's cold outside. So sorry about that, but it is nightfall again. Nights are coming way too fast. And again, the sunlight is going through the mountains. How's that possible? Why do I see my shadow here? There's no way in real life the sun that is probably here at this time, because it rises over here, then it does this, and then sets here. So why is it going through the planet? Makes no sense at all. So as you can see now, we've got a huge chunk here of rocks or the mountain that is gone. I don't want to touch this here. I want to leave it as is. But here though, maybe I went a little bit too far, but I'm not gonna go any further here. But here I'm definitely gonna have to take a bigger chunk, and the reason why is because we want to have space to fly the ship in. So as you can see, took the drill and drill a huge chunk of the mountain. There's a huge amount of ice here. It's unbelievable. Because this is where we mine the ice, you know, since the beginning. But we still have ice here and more there, so yeah, we've got a huge chunk of ice here, which is good. So anyway, this is what the door looks like, and I was thinking of building a ramp here too, but yeah, actually the blocks that I wanted to build, I want to build them if possible. I think it's not going to be. I want to build it directly on the door, because the first, where the door sits, actually doesn't move. It doesn't go in. It doesn't open, I should say. But we can't place an armor block there. So we have no choice to put it here. Not ideal. I didn't want to lose, or I wanted to actually have the door flush with the ramp. Not going to be possible. So I'm going to have to build some. That's going to be the weird thing, though. How am I going to be able to drive in if this huge chunk here? I see now the sun is disappearing through the mountain, which makes no sense. So how are we going to be able to drive on top of this if I can't put a block? Oh, now it's possible. Okay, cool. There you go. Just gonna have a little step, but then it's gonna be fine. Also, why is the light going through? Do you see the bluish thing here? The blue hue. Why is the light going through the metal blocks? Makes no sense. Is that a bug? Okay. So that's pretty high actually. Man. Maybe I took too much of the mountain. Doesn't matter. Now the ramp that I want to build is these here. So these are the ramps. Interior plates. That's what we need. Wow, this is high. That's insane. I didn't expect this thing to be that high. Wait. Can't do that. I'm gonna have to weld. I'm gonna have to weld these blocks first. Ah, that's going to be a lot of metal plates required. We need more steel plates. Did some mining also off camera, so mined some cobalt, some nickel. Since I was mining, so I said, why not? Alright, so we needed some interior plates, right? How many do we need for these guys? 60, 70 in construction comp. So 70 and 16. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna have to build the foundation first. So let's not bother with that. Let's grab something to eat. Recharge the bottle. And let's grab some. And since we're gonna need quite a bit, I'm gonna build a 1,000. Let's save. Why not? Okay. Out. It's a bummer that it's night again. Okay. What? Why not? What's going on here? Why is it? It was fine before, now it's not? Makes no sense. Okay. That was weird. Weird. Done. Already? Mamma mia. Going through steel plates like crazy. Let's recharge, shall we? button. Well, this is going to be a huge thing. It's going to be bunk. I don't have the interior plates. Crap. So it means we're going to need another layer here. Man, that's going to require a boatload of steel plates. How many? Is it a 2-block thing? Yes, it is. Okay. So, we're going to need another layer here. Again? Okay. Man, we're going through these things like crazy. Can you imagine the amount of steel plates we needed to build all this? And the extension over there, and the basement. Basement is huge. I don't want to even think about the amount that we required. It's insane. Okay, and that's going to be another layer there. So it's by 2, so it's going to be that step, then the ramp, then the ramp. We might have to take a chunk here because the ramp's going to go through the ice. So it's 2. So that's the... Oof. Not going to be a big one, eh? So I haven't created any platform. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm going to do that actually. I think we're going to add one more block. Oh, because I don't have any. So what I mean is, if we drive here with the buggy, you'll understand here. As you can see here, I've created a long enough platform so we just don't, you know, go up the ramp and then go down on the other side right away, because the bottom of the buggy will probably hit if we're not level. You know what I mean? It's like you go up, if it's only one block and it goes down right away, then we're gonna hit the buggy. We're gonna bottom out, actually. That's the word I was looking for. So we're gonna have to create a little bit longer here, and on the other side, same thing, 2 maybe. Just trying to click, 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 click. Sorry about that. Took a sip of tea to keep the voice nice and moist. So it means we're going to need another one here, because we need 2 for the... So the ramp is here. Yeah. So we need another block here, which is perfect actually. It's gonna... work out perfectly. Hey, Mr. Zox. Welcome. So, I don't know if you watched the previous stream, G, but change the door. So, instead of having the door open this way, like, you know, horizontally, now it's opening vertically. I made it a little bit wider, as you can see, so it's an 8 block wide door. So it's large enough. Now I'm building a outside ramp for future use for the buggy. Not gonna build an inside ramp yet, but at least I'm going to have one on the outside, because I wanted to have an idea of how big of a chunk I have to take out of the mountain. because the ship is going to be a decent size. So in order for me to have like enough room to bring the ship, turn, line up the door, so I'm gonna have to take a bit more out of the mountain. Let's grab some steel plates. Gonna build some more. Gonna go 1,000 at a time. So what was for dinner, G? So if that's the first one, so the second one, I can actually build it directly in the ground. Poutine. Gotta take care of your health, man. Can't always eat junk food. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take a chunk here. A little bit. Once in a while, yeah, you're right. I didn't eat yet because I didn't want to start the stream too late. So I'm gonna eat a little bit later. That should be okay. Probably going to be, I'm going to need some foundation block here. I don't think it's really necessary, but I like to make it look How was work? Work was okay? So the number 2 is going to be here. Yep, that's number 2. Short day. Okay, not many people. Okay. Well, you know what? Quiet is good. It's good to have it quiet once in a while. Not easy to work in the retail. People can be a pain in the... Okay, so what do we need? We need some interior plates, 70 and 16. Okay. What time did you start? So, 22? What's going on? Are you telling me we're out of iron already? You're joking, right? Well, apparently not. We are out of iron? I had 130 ton. This is insane. Jeez. Okay. Fine. No, that's not what I need. I need you. And you. What? We're out of... Got an iron here. So we've got cobalt, silicon, silver. This is insane. And even ice. Like this thing is going, the base is going through ice like... Oh, you start noon. Okay. Yeah, it's a short shift. I don't know why this thing is too stupid to line it up properly. Time to weld. What are you going to do tonight? Besides watching this action-packed, non-stop stream. You're playing. Huh, already. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to figure out what kind of ship we're going to build. I have no idea.
Energy low.
A arena broke. What is that? Energy low. It's okay. Okay. You play these kinds of games, eh? It's time to save. And it's time to grab something to eat. Why not a little piece of wolf meat? Like Duran was saying, hungry like the wolf. Lots of walking and back and forth. Should be called space walking. What do you think of that door? It's big, right? It's huge. You want to see compared to my guy? Look at this. That's how big the door is. It's a fair size, I think. Also, since you were not at the beginning of the stream, so I've added another window here. So I had a window here already, added another one right here, just to make it a bit more open space. So we should have a wolf somewhere here, because I saw the target. Where's wolfy meat? Let's try to find a wolf. That my turret took care of. Where's Wolfie? Wolfie. I don't necessarily need the meat actually. So. Whoa, what the heck is that? That's a meteorite? Whoa! I know, okay. This is I started digging. What is that? That is gold? It's nickel. Ah. Okay. Interesting. Well, we're not going to waste time with Wolfie. We don't really need the food. I've got too much, actually. Impressi. Oh, there's Wolfie. Hey, buddy. Might as well grab the meat, right? We're going to cook it up. That tower is huge. let's throw the meat in the food processor. So how's the ice? Gone or no? Okay. Where's the food processor? Oops. Here it is. Gonna drop you. Production. We're gonna go to food processor. And let's make 2. Stream, is the stream okay? How's the sound, the video quality, whatnot? Is everything fine? So, we're gonna put it in our inventory. So we already have 11 mammal meat and 129 meal pack kelp crisp. So this tower, there's only 4 algae farm thing, and I'm like overproducing for one person. So they produce way more food than I need for one engineer. I can produce for a family or for a few guys here. So I don't think I'm gonna go any further for the ramp outside. Maybe one thing I will check. Why did I go through here? Might as well recharge. Lower the game sound. Okay. Very good. I actually modified the volume for the game sound. I put it a little bit higher because I thought it was a little bit too low. So let me bring it down. I'm going to bring it down 1 dB and let me know if it's better. I've actually increased my voice and lowered the sorry, yeah, I'd increased the voice. So let me know. Let me know. Okay, close the visor because it's cold outside. I don't have any. At least I could have built a frame for the other ramps, but that's how it's gonna look like. Now on the side here it's a little bit ugly. I'm gonna have to try to figure out something. I don't know, maybe close it up. Yeah, here it wasn't that high, but this one, yeah, we'll see. So bringing you guys, alright, so I'm gonna grab some material just at least to build a frame. So again, what we need is interior plates. Okay. Can't believe we're out of iron. Yeah, it's not there. I didn't misread. It's really not there. Interior plates. So need for interior plates? Iron? Yep. I'm gonna have to go mine again. Man! See, if I would be smart, I'd be able to actually make drones that could actually mine for me. So they would actually mine automatically. I wouldn't have to do a thing. But I'm not that super duper engineer. So that's the second layer. Well, not second layer, but the other. You know what I mean. So that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna drive the buggy. I'm gonna open the door. Yeah, we would have to create something here to push the button so we can open the door from outside too. I'd like to have a sensor, an automatic sensor, so it would open the door automatically. I don't know how to do that. I'm pretty sure it is possible. I have no idea how to do it, so I'm gonna have to watch videos. So for now I could use this vertical button or button panel pedestal. What's the difference? Let's use this one. Is the sound a bit better? Is 1 dB enough? Okay, so we're going to program this guy. Gonna grab the group and ship hangar doors. Yep. And it's gonna be open close. There you go. It's programmed. So, want to see this thing open? And also listen to the sound. It's pretty cool actually. Ready? Let me know. Are you ready? Now we're gonna depressurize the entire thing though. It's gonna cost us some more oxygen. You there, G? Gonna wait for you to be there just to make sure. I know you're playing at the same time, so that's totally fine. No problem. It's surprising, the graphics are not bad. For Space Engineer 1, it's an old game. It's not bad. But you should see Space Engineer 2. Whew. Graphically is it's amazing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, okay, the mic works. Well, I don't know if you're there, but et voila, je dors. So at least we can drive the buggy in. Boop boop. There's gonna be a little step. Why is it flickering? What's going on here? Is it a bug or what? Something's flickering. So we're gonna have to figure out something for the ramp here because, yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of space. Stairs are just at the edge of the door. And if we build a ramp, we're going to lose a lot of space inside. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe a ramp on one side only, or we have a ramp here, and maybe just on one side, let's say this one, just a little thing to bring the buggy down on some pistons, maybe. Why not? So a platform that would come down. That could work. So we wouldn't have to waste all that space, because look at this. It requires a lot of space. I don't want to waste all that space here. I want to have like as big as a space as possible for the ship. It doesn't have to be a huge ship, but I want something that's going to be big enough. Yeah. I think that's going to be the smart thing to do. Just a little platform. Well, it's going to have to be big enough because the buggy is not small. So I'm gonna have to actually drill in the ground. Oh no, I can't, because that's the hydrogen room. Ah! So I can't make that. Oh boy. Okay, so maybe just a ramp here on that side. Maybe a 2-block wide down ramp and a connector here for the buggy, and the rest for the ship. It's going to be big enough. Don't want to go crazy for no reason, you know. Well, we're going to have to go mine. Sounds pretty good. I gotta go mine. I need some ice. I need some iron. I apologize for that, guys. I know mining is not the most exciting thing to watch, but we gotta go mine. Battery on. Engine. Unlock the connector, turn the light on, unlock the gears. Alright, let's start with the iron a little bit. I found some iron also in another spot. So with the cobalt is there's actually so this is cobalt. This is, what is that? I forgot. Cobalt, sorry. This is nickel. And look at what we have here. We've got, I think we found another iron deposit. If it's the case, this place is amazing. We've got raw material so close to the base, and a lot of it. And we've got some more cobalt here. Cobalt at 39 meters down. That's pretty insane. So this area is rich in raw material. Just gonna create some more space. What is this one? More nickel? Wow. Okay. So we've got more nickel here. Whoa! What's going on here? So we've got more nickel. I smashed my drill. Probably gonna have to repair. Alright, where's the iron? Idle. I'm lost here. Oh, there you go. I'm having a hard time. Jeez, what's going on? My driving is terrible. I should say my flying. That's pretty much the end of this iron pit. But we're able to mine a lot here. Get some iron and ice, I think. Which is good, we need both. Again? What's going on? I'm gonna have to either watch my flying or make this thing a little bit bigger. I'm smashing my drill everywhere. Too far. Yeah, my flying is terrible today. coming down too fast. Okie dokie. Stone, we've got stone, we've got ice. We're gonna grab that nickel if I can go fast enough. Probably not. Okay. It's pretty cool. We got some ice too. There's probably something in the inset. Yep, stone. Got metal plates there, really? Are you still alive, Zox? Oh, I have lost you. I've lost Zox. Whoa! Again! This thing is way too responsive. What's going on today? It's too responsive. Easy this time. We don't smash in everything. Not gonna be surprised if we have a few repairs to do on our drill. Not easy to fly this thing when it's heavy. Doesn't look hard, but it is. And you really have to go smooth on the keyboard when you come down. Grab the nickel again. You're annoying. Grab the iron. Iron! Put it here. ice. I think Zox is back. They're not easy to control though. They're tough, especially when the ship is heavy. When the thing is 80 tons. You got to make sure that you've got the right amount of thrusters. So it's super responsive when you're light, but when you are heavy, this thing is it's dangerous. Let's take more chunk of the floor. There's something wrong. It was never responsive like that. Almost smashed the ceiling again. The amount of iron we have in this pit is unreal. I thought this pit was going to be empty, but I keep digging and I keep finding iron. It's insane. Hey Zox, when you play, do you stream? Do you stream your playing? I'm not a first shooter game fan, but do you stream anything? Whoa! Stop! When you're heavy, the inertia is crazy. Oh yeah? Well, you know, welcome to the club. Got the same issue. My PC is a potato. Ow! Too quick. Stone. Yeah, you know how to? You know how to build PCs? That's good. Because you save money. You know, you can always reuse your case. If your power supply is good enough, then... So you save a little bit of money by reusing. Wow, the ice is... phew. Almost bought one last winter, a brand new one, but I came very close. I'm gonna wait because yeah, I've got other bills to pay. Okay. It's not complicated, Zox. I mean, you're studying in engineering, so a PC is you just like plug the things and that's it. These days it's quite easy actually. It used to be complicated, but not anymore. Alright, let's go grab some ice. Back up. Beep, 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 beep. There's ice everywhere in this place. And you can wait, you know, when the parts are on sale instead of buying them full price, because now they're abusing a little bit. They're a bit too expensive. They're exaggerating. Now you can buy brand new, because you never know how they will use the second-hand ones. You know, you gotta trust the person. But you wait for a sale, and you don't have to buy the latest and greatest. You can buy one generation, one previous generation. Have to trust the person you're buying these secondhand, especially in computer parts. There are a lot of scammers out there, so be careful. You probably know it already, but lots of very bad people. They're selling you garbage, and after that, try to find them. Ice! This base is going through ice like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This thing is light or empty, it moves. It's fast. Is it time for a drink? I think I'm gonna go get myself something to drink. I miss the racing, gotta be honest. I mean, like the sim racing, I miss it. Yeah. Ice! I need to find, I need to watch some videos on how to make a drone, build a drone so it can actually harvest or mine, sorry, ice for me. So at least I wouldn't have to take care of that. It's annoying. So it's still okay, cool, refining some iron. If I could automate this process, it'd be great. Alright, another trip of iron. I'm curious to go see the new spot where I found the iron. Let's go see what it looks like. Is there a lot? Let's take a chunk of the mountain. Let's hope it's another big deposit. Now the reason I want to build a ship, it's to make it space worthy, so we can actually fly in space, explore a bit. So first I'd like to explore the planet. I haven't been too far yet on this planet, so I'd like to explore the planet a bit and then go in space. It's not called space engineer for no reason. Yeah, it looks like a decent, we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe it's a small, we'll see. But hey, look, we've got iron, we've got nickel, we've got cobalt. It's a pretty good spot. We've got ice. I'm telling you, this place here is insane. Got a lot of raw material. Now, in case you're asking yourself, why are you not using this ship with this drill? Well, it's only for atmosphere, and actually it's for drilling. So I want to really make or build a, or yeah, make purpose build a spaceship or an exploring ship. You know what I mean? Whoa! You see? See with the inertia? Just a little bit, and like I've been pushing on those thrusters to go up, and it kept coming down. And I've got a lot of thrusters to keep this thing flying, but it's so heavy. It's a good thing we had a lot of space or a lot of room, because I would have smashed into the ground. I mean, look at the thrusters that I have, like the downward thrusters. No joke, look at this. I've got these two big fan there and at the bottom, then two on each side here at the back, four, and then two in the front. Maybe I need more. Maybe it's not enough. Clunk. Okay, where are we? Where's the refinery? Okay, so let's go you. Grab some stone. 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 Iron. Got some ice. Perfecto. We need ice. Because this base is an ice machine. Jeez, man, like only 35,000 ton of raw iron. Still not enough. It's crazy. But we've got 81 ton of iron ingot, so it's not bad. One more trip. One more trip. Honestly, we would also need some more ice. This mountain here, or in this area, the raw material is unreal. It's rich. Lots of it. Stopping at 80,000 because it's enough weight. tell you, we will not run out of ice in this place. There's ice everywhere. Make some room. Thank you. Beautiful clear night-ish. It's not completely dark, but it doesn't get 100% dark here. Keeps coming down. Jeez. Let's go. Wow, this thing is struggling. I'm gonna have to figure out if I can add 2 more thrusters. Gentle. All right. What's gonna be it for the mining? Not gonna be mining the entire time. Come on, man. It's crazy. Ice. Don't have a lot, but we have a little bit. Inset, we've got more. Cool. And stone. That's a lot of stone. Wow. But we got a fair decent amount of iron, so 101,000 kilograms, so 101,000 what ton? Got 125,000 ton, I think, of ice, and still raw iron ore, so save here. Alright, let's check if we need, gotta bring down the we're gonna have to do a little tour because I smashed that thing a few times. So let's check if everything is okay. Yeah, landing gear, you see, 62. Okay, so I'm gonna need a few parts. Landing gear's in bad shape. There you go. It's not locked, but the other one too is in bad shape. So oh, the battery too? Really? Okay, so I smashed the drill pretty good. Wow. That's probably why it was a little bit hard to fly. Okay, so we're gonna go do a full checkup then. You You're good. You're good. Front landing gear, good. This thruster is good. Okay. How's the drill? That drill is good. You, good. You, good. Thruster is good. Okay, that landing gear is good. How's the, okay. Ooh, yeah, see that engine is smoking. So that's not, ooh, yeah, 69. 75, oof, okay. That's why it's smoking. If you don't repair it at some point, it's gonna blow up. Can I access? Come on. Hello? Yep. That's what I want. Come on. Okay, through here then. There you go. Thank you. Let's fix this. Let's fix it before it goes kaboom. Okay, you're good. You good. You good. Why is the engine turning? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Does it mean that it's gonna be out of my group? Oh, that's not cool. Wow, that landing gear was in bad shape. See, that's what happens when you fly like an idiot like I did. It's cost a lot of resources. Now it's really bugging me why they would still be on. They're not supposed to. But they are. Yep. Is it the same thing with these? I think one was... No? Okay. I know I smashed the top, but the top looks fine. So the only two that are still running are these two, okay. And the rest looks good. Okay, let's go here. Yeah. So there's something wrong with the group. Okay, so let's see. First, I have to... Oof. Now, which one? Okay, so I'm gonna have to get out. Check which one is this. So this is the thrusters number 15. 15 and 16s are on. Okay. Thrusters 15 off, 16 off. There you go. Now, are they going to still be part of the group? Minor thrusters. Okay. Okay, there's no way for me to see here. Alright, so that's not good. Okay, they're all still selected. Minor large flat, minor flat. Okay, they seem all selected, so we're good. So if we turn them on, then they're all going to be turning on. Let's go check. So, yep, these, yes. Okay. This one, yep. These three here, yep. These three here, yep. These two, yes. These three, yes. These two, these three. And the last one is this one. Yep, they're all. Sorry about that, but that had to be done. Have you ever done an off-stream farming session? What do you mean? What farming? Do you mean like the farming simulator game, or? Alright, let's turn the engines off, put the battery back on recharge. Do you mean, yeah, farming simulator, or did you mean mining? Maybe that's what you meant. So there's nothing in the modular, nope. Gonna save this since we did a few repairs. So that's interesting. As soon as you go lower than the functioning line on an engine, it actually, when you rebuild it or repair it, consider it like it's kind of new-ish. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying, but effectiveness is 80%. That's weird. Why? Only 80% effectiveness. That's strange. Why is it that I don't have 100? They're all 80%. And I don't understand. They should have like, they have plenty of space or room on each side. These guys are 80.76, the same thing. Why? I don't even have 100%. Oh yeah, I did a lot. The last one, when I rebuilt the door, in between like the previous stream and this one, when I rebuilt the door, I went like mining. Absolutely. I have to mine every single time. Locked. Now is it locked all four? No? Okay, why? Alright, so we're gonna have to undock. I can't lift off. What's going on here? That's great. What's going on with that ship? I can't go up. What's going on? Okay, these are locked. Why? Oh, they're not part of the group. Oh, yeah, okay. It's the same thing when I rebuild these. Yeah, okay. Ah, man. Okay. Gonna have to fix this. No. Inventory. Control, landing gear. Minor landing gear. Okay. The group. Yeah, okay. So which one is on? Which one is off? They're all on. ready to lock, ready to lock. This one is locked. Okay, cool. So let's unlock it. There you go. There you go. And now we can lock everything. Let's see if it works. All four, yes. Okay, finally. Are we done playing with this? That's complicated. Yes, my friend, I mind every single time I play in this thing. Because if I don't, I'm going to run out of material so quick. But that's the thing. When I'm going to stop building, then I'm not going to need to mine as much. So this is going to be a good thing. I'm still going to need probably a lot of lot of material to build a ship. But the extension actually was not planned. I didn't plan to build that huge part here. I was planning to, when I build the tower for the farm, algae farm here, when I build this tower, I was only going to build this part where you see these 4 windows there on the roof. I was going to build this part as a food processing unit. And then I decided to, you know what, maybe in between, you know, why build a closed space here and why not connect it to the base? So okay, I'm going to connect it. And then as it evolved, well, I build the entire thing and drill a huge hole, as you saw, and then I decided, you know what, let's build a hangar to park a ship. So, and the crazy thing is, the new part is actually bigger than the original base, because the original base stopped here where the office is, and all this is twice as big as the original base. So I had to mine like crazy. True though that I had a lot of material already mined, because at some point I'll like build a huge reserve. Hey, unknown signal at 1 kilometer. It's so close. Let's see, maybe we have... Never mind. Okay. No thank you. You're not gonna get anything. Fantastic. Alright then. Let's go back home. Don't shoot, it's me. This is a cool tunnel, or it's not a tunnel, it's a, I don't know how to call that. A walkway. There you go. Well, I think, I don't know, what do you think, G? Maybe I was gonna let you play a little bit of your game. I was thinking of maybe having a drink. Oh, I need food. Quick. I'm gonna deposit the scrap material. I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna build, as what kind of ship I'm gonna build. I'm gonna have to watch videos too, because I have no clue whatsoever. few of these. Interior plates. Now we have enough iron. So let's build, I don't know, 300. How's the ice? Not bad. See, we're almost completely refined the iron already. We only have 4.8 tons left. One thing I could do also is stop, or pause the building and mining and take the buggy and go explore. Drive around a bit. I did that a little bit off camera. Well, when I was sick, when I was on sick leave, drove around a bit. I didn't go far, but now it's night, so we won't see much. I would have to wait for the day to. This is nice hangar. I like that. It's pretty cool actually. I think I'm gonna get rid of these panel lights and build some corner lights like this blue. Yeah, maybe 2 at each in between the windows, I think. That could look good. That could be cool. But yeah, we could, go drive around a bit, explore. Oh, now it's snowing. I need some more food. What do you say, G? If we pause here? How long have we been streaming? 2 hours already. Wow. I have the feeling I didn't do much actually. What do you say, G? Should we try to play on multiplayer? Hello? Q? You see, that's the weird thing. Now it's windy outside, and you can hear the wind noise as much as if you would be outside. Makes no sense. The windmills are spinning like crazy right now. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. They're spinning like insane. Wow, they're spinning, man. That's bunkus. Crazy. Yeah, it's not time to go drive around right now. You can't see anything. So, that's our ramp. And also I'm going to try to figure out a way to as for the oxygen, base is going through like the ice like crazy, which is understandable because it's pressurized, so, and it's getting quite big. But it's costing me a huge amount of ice. Yeah, one thing I forgot I wanted to do for so long and I keep forgetting. Roof. Yeah, these 2 lights here. Yep, this, you and you. I want to change the intensity to What do you say, G? Should we take a pause here? Because besides like finishing the ramp and taking a bigger chunk of the mountain, I don't have any more ideas right now. Because I don't think I'm going to start building the ship just right away. I have no idea what I'm going to build, so I'm going to have to do some research on that. So yeah, I think we're going to stop here. Gonna go grab a drink and enjoy the rest of my evening, so you can do the same. I mean, this is a lot of action, you know, for one evening. I don't want to exaggerate, you know. I don't want to do too much excitement for you guys, and you won't be able to go to sleep. You're gonna be all, you know, like pumped up like crazy, you know. Yeah, I'm being sarcastic a little bit. Hey Zox, can you tell me when you type something in the chat, does it show on the stream? It should, but I didn't see if it works. It should work. Oop, the sound just cut suddenly. It should work, but I don't see any chat. So you can let me know. Yeah, okay, it does work. I just saw it actually. But why is it that I can't see it in the actual window? That's weird. Of the stream, and I can't see it on the stream itself. You can't? Okay. But it's weird because when I go into the properties, if you type something, I'm going to see it there. I'm going to have to look it up because it is with, I've added like this chat box with Streamlab. But, I don't see anything. Do you mean see it beside your gameplay? No, like on the stream itself. So when you type something in the chat on YouTube, it should actually show up on the stream. So what you type, you see it on YouTube, of course, but also on the live stream, it should show. So maybe I did something wrong because it's actually not showing, and it should also show in my OBS, and it's not. I can't see it. But the weird thing is when I click on the properties, if you type something, I will see it on the property window. So yeah, I don't see it. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some testing, figure it out. Weird. I know it's supposed to work because when I used to stream on a weekly basis, it was working fine. So I probably did something wrong. I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna redo it. Delete the chat box and just recopy the link and just redo it. Alrighty then. That's gonna be it for me, folks. Oh, now the crazy weather is done. That's good. Let's save here. And we're gonna call it. Yeah, gonna stop here. I decided to stream at the last minute, so I do apologize if you didn't catch the stream. I'm a little bit, yeah, unpredictable right now because, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, my schedule is actually unpredictable. So I work week and weekends sometimes, so I can't really plan. So I had a weekend off this weekend, but I'm working next weekend, so yeah, it's a little bit unpredictable for now. But anyway, thank you Zox for being here, and if you watch a video afterwards, once it's on YouTube, thanks for stopping by. If you have any comments, please let me know. I know it's not the most action-packed stream, but I'm just trying to get back into it slowly. No idea what's going to happen in the future, but hey, we'll see. So, anywho, you guys are take care of yourselves, alright? And again, thank you for stopping by. I hope you're going to have a fantastic week. Don't go crazy, alright? There are some events sometimes that you have not control over with. So, yeah. Take care of yourselves, okay? And don't go too crazy. Until next time, you guys be good. And hope to see you on the next one. I'll try to let you know in advance, but like I said, yeah. So anywho, yeah, take care, Zox. Take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you. What's going on with the scene transition? Now the scene transition not working anymore? What's going on here? It's not even showing on the stream. What's going on with my stream? Ah, finally! There's something wrong with my stream. Yeah. It's usually the delay, it shouldn't be that big. Wrong music. Alright guys, you take care of yourselves, alright? And I'll see you soon. Have a good week.